When BMW unveiled the first production M8 in 2019, it was a stunning revelation that left automotive enthusiasts in awe. However, the story of the M8 dates back much further to the early 1990s, when BMW's engineers embarked on a top-secret mission to create a high-performance M-badged version of the 8 Series that would become the stuff of legends. This is the tale of the E31 M8 prototype, a car that for years BMW denied even existed. The roots of the M8 prototype lie in the development of the BMW 8 Series, known internally as the E31. BMW's goal with the 8 Series was to create a Grand Tourer that would surpass the success of the E24 6 Series, which had been launched in 1976. The development of the E31 began in 1981, and after nearly a decade of design and engineering, the car made its public debut at the 1989 Frankfurt Motor Show. The E31 was a technological marvel for its time, bigger and more advanced than the 6 Series. It was the first production car to offer a V12 engine paired with a 6-speed manual transmission. BMW also used computer-aided design tools extensively during its development, a pioneering move that resulted in a sleek aerodynamic body with a drag coefficient of just 0.29, which was significantly better than the 0.39 of the 635 CSI. The 8 Series was then launched in 1990 with the 5-litre M70 V12 V12 engine, producing 296 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. However, while the car was undeniably impressive, the engineers at BMW's M division felt that the standard V12 engine was underpowered and didn't live up to the full potential of the 8 Series platform. With the blessing of BMW's decision-makers, they embarked on a secret mission to create a high-performance version of the 8 Series that would push the boundaries of what was possible. Between 1990 and 1992, BMW's M division worked tirelessly on what would become the E31 M8 prototype. The goal was to create a car that could rival the world's best sports cars, even being able to take on the Ferrari F40, which was considered the pinnacle of performance at that time. The heart of the M8 prototype was a thoroughly re-engineered version of the 8 Series standard M70 engine. This new engine, dubbed the S70, had its displacement increased to just over 6 litres, and unlike the M70, which had 2 valves per cylinder and a single overhead camshaft per bank, the S70 featured 4 valves per cylinder and dual overhead camshafts for each bank. The engine also incorporated individual throttle bodies with rollover valves, BMW's Vanos system and carbon fiber intake manifolds. These extensive modifications resulted in a power plant that produced up to 640 horsepower and 479 foot-pounds of torque, or 650 Nm of torque, more than doubling the output of the original M70 engine. This engine would later serve as the foundation for the S70-2, which powered the legendary McLaren F1, cementing the M8's place in automotive history. To handle the immense power of the S70 engine, BMW's engineers had to make significant modifications to the E31's chassis. They reinforced key points to increase rigidity, widen the track for better stability, and completely overhauled the suspension. The car was also equipped with larger front brakes to ensure that the car could stop as quickly as it could accelerate. The exterior design of the E31 M8 was just as radical as its mechanical underpinnings. The car's bodywork was extensively modified to reduce weight and improve aerodynamics. The pop-up headlights of the standard 8 Series were removed, and the lights were integrated into a redesigned front bumper. The hood featured a louvered-style vent to enhance engine cooling, a necessity given the immense heat generated by the S70 engine. From the side, the M8's wide wheel arches, aerodynamic mirrors, beefy side skirts, and large vents on the rear quarters made it clear that this was no ordinary 8 Series. To further reduce weight, BMW used fiberglass for the doors, hood, and trunklet, while the windows were made from Lexan, a lighter weight shatter-resistant material often used in motorsports. The interior of the M8 was then stripped down to the essentials, with a focus on reducing weight and increasing driving engagement. The air conditioning system, sound deadening, and rear seats were all removed. The leather-wrapped front seats were replaced with race-spec bucket seats equipped with seatbelt harnesses, and additional gauges were added to the center of the dashboard to give the driver more information. Then a smaller M steering wheel completed the race-ready focus. And just to be sure, they shed as much weight as possible, the car sat on custom-made carbon fiber wheels. Now the result of this diet? Well, she tipped the scales at just 1,450 kilograms, which meant that the M8 was more than 400 kilograms lighter than the stock 8 series, giving it a power-to-weight ratio that was nothing short of extraordinary. But despite its incredible engineering and the design that went into the M8 prototype, the car was never put into production. The early 1990s were a difficult time for the automotive industry, with a global recession, the Gulf War, and rising energy prices, all contributing to the decline in luxury car sales. BMW decided that the market was not ready for a car as extreme as the M8, and instead they released the 850 CSI in 1992, a more subdued performance version of the 8 series, with a 375 horsepower version of the S70 engine. For years, BMW denied the existence of the M8 prototype, and the car was kept hidden away in a secret storage facility. However, rumors persisted, and in 2010 BMW finally revealed the car to the world with a special feature in BMW's car magazine. The car has since made a few rare public appearances, most notably at the 2022 Amelia Island Concours d'Elegance. To end it off, the E31 M8 prototype is a car that embodies the spirit of BMW's M division, a relentless pursuit of performance, innovation, and excellence. While it was never produced, the M8 prototype laid the groundwork for future performance models and contributed to the development of the S70-2 engine, which powered one of the greatest supercars of all time, the McLaren F1. In other words, this is a pretty important chapter in BMW's M division history, and it's a really cool one in my opinion. But at the end of the video, please let me know what you thought of the video and what you guys think of this car. I personally really like it. I have always loved the design of the E31 8 series, and with the crazy S70 engine, it's even better in my opinion. So I like it, but what do you guys think? Let me know down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and if you guys did like it, you'll most like most of my other stuff. So just go through my channel, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?